Hello, Mustang fans, and welcome to another episode of the Mustang Owners Podcast. I'm your host, John Clore, along with my co-host, Mike Ray. And whether you've known me from Auto Week Magazine or Ford Special Vehicle Team or Ford Racing or Ford Performance, or you know Mike from his time with Team Mustang, maybe it was Roush or Celine, or his years with the Mustang Owners Club of Southeastern Michigan, we want to know you through your Mustang story. And tonight, we've got a super story to tell you about. And Mike, it's all about a very special summer event coming up. And if you're going to go to one thing all year in 2025, it's got to be the MOCSEM annual Mustang Memories and All Ford Show World Headquarters this August. Mike, we got to get into it.
My slogan always has been, it's the one show you don't want to ever miss. We always bring stuff that you cannot find at any other event. We try to make something one-off that makes it very special for being there and worth your time attending. We're best known for our amazing goodie bags. We are not a show that gives you a goodie bag that you just toss in the trash. You keep them and you keep them for years. A lot of people literally come to our event just to get the goodie bag each year.
Yeah, the bags are always great, Mike. I got a detail kit in my trunk with one bag, and I use another one for an overnight bag. You always have something cool, a backpack or a carry-all, and they're always something and you know what, Mike? You remember that show. But this year is totally different because two things are happening. One is you, sir, are entering your 20th year as president of one of the largest, most active clubs in the United States, MOCSEM, and it just so happens that this is the 50th anniversary of the Mustang Owners Club of Southeastern Michigan. MOCSEM is celebrating a 50th anniversary at this year's Mustang Memories shows. What kind of special stuff can we expect?
You know, that's one of the reasons I stayed on, because I knew this year would be monumental for a couple of different reasons. And I'm glad I did, and we're going to make it a hell of a show, to say the least. So we are going to have always special feature cars there. We're hoping to have some cool new offerings from Ford there. You're going to see some of the, the OEMs are going to be there with the Roushes, Celine, Ford Performance, things like that are all going to have their vehicles there as well. We are doing 4 reunions this year, themes as we call them. 70 years celebrating
in one show.
70 years celebrating Thunderbird.
Okay, 70 years. Yep.
Cougar reunion. We're doing the 7-Up reunion this year. That's going to be 35 years for the 7-Up reunion.
The Fox and then 7-Up car. Yep.
Yeah, isn't that crazy already? And then 20 years of the Ford GT, celebrating the 2005 Ford GT.
Now, you have to tell everyone, people don't understand, this is not just a Mustang show. It's an all Ford show. I've seen Edsels there, Model Ts, trucks, Raptors. You got a big Bronco footprint.
Yeah. People get confused because of the name. It's called Mustang Memories, but it is definitely an all Ford show. So any Ford you have, bring it out. We got room for you. There's about a little over 2 weeks left to pre-register. It's a pre-register show only. So make sure you go to mocsem.com and register your car today. And like I said, the goodie bags are incredible.
Well, Mike, that show, you're the one that put having a show at World Headquarters on the map. And I've been I don't think I've ever missed one there. And that's where we got to hang out with Gail Halderman, remember?
Where I first met Gail Halderman.
I got to see Edsel Ford there. I got to see Farley has been there. I got to see Neil Ressler there. John Coletti has been there. Art Hyde's been. I mean, go down the line. If you were a Ford employee and touch Mustang or Ford, that show's right behind headquarters. It's the biggest one of its kind. It's all day. It goes from 9 to 4 this year?
9 to 4, yep.
And it's on the Sunday after the Woodward Dream Cruise, which this year is on Sunday, August the 17th.
Correct.
At Ford World Headquarters in Dearborn, right off Michigan Avenue. And right behind there, Mike, you're going to throw a party where MOCSEM turns 50. You're going to have special raffle prizes. Your giveaway stuff is always good. You got special awards. And I'm just looking forward to having Ken Dabrowski there.
And it's my personal going away party as well.
Well, we got to do something special. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Maybe somebody will get a cake and put it in my face. I don't know.
Oh, we'll order you a pizza. No, but Mike, so building up to the show, what we haven't told everybody is we also will offer anybody that comes to the show will be able to get in to the Ford Heritage Collection, the collection of prototypes and concept cars and one-offs and that's inside the executive garage there at World Headquarters. So all day, when they open it up, not only will you see the show, when you come to Detroit to see the show, you'll get to go in to the archives collection and maybe even meet Ted Ryan, head of archives,
Yep.
and walk through some of Ford's history. This is a double show.
Yeah, and that's free. There's no extra charge to go into the Heritage Vault. It's going to be super cool. And if you're not from the area, there's only been a couple opportunities to see that publicly. So it's very hard to get in to do that. So if you're coming from out of town, it's definitely a must see while you're here and at the show.
Now, for those of you that said, well, you know, other shows that are big, they start earlier, they do other things. Mike, MOCSEM's involved the whole Woodward week. I know you're tied with Mohawk Track Experience, our friend Paul Rocha. He goes out to Gingerman Raceway, and it was it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Everybody's out there racing.
Yeah, so let's go. We'll do a breakdown for the week for you guys. Our week starts on Monday morning. Gingerman Raceway. It's out in South Haven, Michigan. It's ran by the Mohawk Track Experience. We are just a sponsor of that event, and it is a great time. Monday is for the beginners. So if you've never been on a track before, you always wanted to experience or try it, Monday is the day for you. And you can also stay Tuesday and Wednesday, but Monday is literally beginner day only. So it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. When Wednesday's over, we come back to Dearborn area. Thursdays, we're doing Birds, Cats, and Ponies at Gateway Classic Cars from 12 to 4. Live band, prizes, autographs.
Yeah, Mike, let's tell. I mean, we used to do the homecoming at the Automotive Hall of Fame, but now that we found Gateway, you can not only come see all the classic cars, we have our little club area, but Mike, you've really set this up now that the people are expecting the homecoming before the Woodward Dream Cruise to get down and personal with the reunions. In 70 years of the Ford Thunderbird, this is the only Ford type event. Ford Performance sanctions this. We want as many Thunderbirds from all over the country to be there. It is the birds and the snakes, so we're going to have Shelby's, but it's more the cats because we want the Cougars, which is Mustang's sister, to also celebrate, right?
Yeah, and they're looking really, really forward to it. A lot of them are getting registered. I glanced at the list today, so the registrations keep moving up every single day. So please register for that for Mustang Memories when you see them all on display.
Well, like you say, live music, Mike, is good. Nobody, and it's by an SVT band, the Hot Wired, by Bill Draper. A food truck. We got games, great prizes, but I think the number one attraction has to be our Mustang Heroes lineup.
Yes, I mean, you're going to meet the people that you never get to see anywhere else. A lot of the guys are local here, especially out-of-towners. You're not going to see these guys at your local event. They are all coming out to help us celebrate 50 years and then all the different reunions as well. So you got to remember, a lot of these engineers touch multiple platforms. So someone might have worked on Mustang and Thunderbird or Mustang and Cougar at some point. So there's a lot of great people to meet. And like I said, we're very proud to say that only us, we're the only ones who can bring you this kind of opportunity in Dearborn.
Yeah, can you imagine? A lot of people go to a car show and they might meet a celebrity there, but to be able to meet Ken Dabrowski, a vice president, or a Neil Ressler, we've invited him, or a John Coletti, or Dave Parasek, or Lori Transu, or Art Hyde, or Bud McGaldy, or Bob
all day long. We can keep going. Yeah,
Daryl Beamer, all these people, and to grab something and have this autograph, to meet the guys that touch and the gals that touch this car. Mike, it's a special opportunity, and it's only from 12 to 4 on that Thursday.
Yeah,
you just got to make it. And then, of course, you're not done Friday morning. Don't you get up and go over to Mike Berardi's collection?
Yeah, so we have a couple tours we're working on for Friday. We're working on the Mike Berardi tour. We're working at the Roush Museum. And then there's a car show at Gorno Ford from 4 to 8 in Woodhaven, which is maybe about a 10, 15-minute drive from Dearborn. So that's going to be going on from 4 to 8. And then guess what? We try to get some sleep because Saturday morning is the Woodward Dream Cruise in Mustang Alley.
And MOCSEM's going to be in the old Snake Pit and Mustang Alley. Mustang Alley now, Ford has got the other side where the Broncos are going to be all on 9 Mile Road in Ferndale. A mega Ford event, and everybody all across the world, 50,000 plus cars, 1 million people.
Yeah,
the biggest cruise known to man. But if that's not enough, you got to get some more sleep Saturday night, because Sunday morning you're heading out to the Ford World Headquarters for MOCSEM's 50th anniversary big party. Mike's 20th anniversary running that club, and the big Mustang Memories, an all Ford show at World Headquarters, plus the wonderful tour of the Heritage Fleet. Mike, how can it get any better?
It's my retirement party, so please come out for that. Like I said, it is the grand finale of Woodward Week. We like to say we are the exclamation point on the end of the week. So please don't miss this event. Come out so I can see everybody one last time while we're running this event. And we're hoping to have the place absolutely at capacity. So we're really, really looking forward to having everybody attend.
Well, you heard it here from the president of the club. You got to get out there. You got to be part of this. This is Mustang history in the making, Mustang memories in the making. Mike, congrats. Let's go for it. Make it happen. And ladies and gentlemen, we want all of you there to share in this wonderful Mustang hobby of ours. Well, Mike, another great episode. I want to see them all there. Let's make sure that you come out and meet us. Everybody that wears a Mustang Owners Podcast shirt or a piece of apparel gets a special prize. And we'll see you in Detroit. So until next time, we'll just have to catch you in Detroit.